What's up, people? Orsa Corsair coming at you with another Paragon deck build. Now I want to look at Revenant again, but I want to look at his haste build. So this is what I'm building for him when it comes to attack speed. Because Revenant, if you build attack speed, it reduces the amount of time that it takes for him to reload, meaning you can get more shots out. So let's go ahead and take a look at how I'm building him. So I go with the Archmagus. I was going to go with the Warlord so that I got the 27.5 attack speed, but I think the 30 power is more viable overall. I don't think the 27 attack speed is really going to be that viable, really going to make that much of a difference. So I went with the power instead. For consumables, very simple. Health Potion, Scout Ward, Strike Token. Always keep a ward in my deck, even early game. Scout Ward, although it can be taken out fairly easily, it still gives you a heads up to who's coming your way. So you always want to make sure you keep a deck or you keep a ward in your deck, because it just helps you so much. As Revenant, you have the ability to snowball, so don't get caught out, don't get ganked early on and put yourself behind. Now, as we get down here, we get to the deck proper. As usual, I go ahead and I start out with my Madstone's Gems. This is my card of choice for any carry that can use, let me X that. This is my card of choice for any hero who, whether it be a fighter, a carry, whomever. If they can use this card, I usually start it with them, even if I'm in the jungle, whatever. Madstone, that 12 power, is such a big boost early game because power is king early on. So the 12 power, 5.5 attack speed, the 5.5 attack speed isn't really all that great, but the power is what you want. The power is going to help you last hit. The power is going to help you secure kills. The power is going to help you when your jungler is coming to try to get a gank. That's what you want. You want to have that power so you're just hitting that much harder. I equipped this card with the 3 minor strikes, giving me another 18 power, so giving me a nice boost early on. Now I have 3 of those. I equipped them all the exact same. If you don't have all minor strikes, you can also use minor casts. And if you don't have the Madstone's Gems, you can always go with like a Flashfire Piston. It's not as viable, but it still gets the job done. A little bit better would be the Adamant Edge though, if you're going to go with a card, because it gives you 6 power, 12 power once you fully upgrade it. So you want to go with cards that'll give you some type of power though, because that's what's going to help you out early game. Now, as we get to the deck proper, I have a ward here, the Sorcerer's Ward, and now use whatever wards you want. The idea is that you just keep a ward in your deck, not only because you are a carry, but because you want to make sure you have vision going up on the map, not just for yourself but for your teammates. Now the Sorcerer's Ward is 6 power, 2 ability pin, 2.5 lifesteal. Now if you want, you can go with the Brawler's Ward, the Guardian's Ward, whatever. I chose this one because it comes with lifesteal, and I'm going to equip it with 3 lesser drains, which will give me a total of 10% lifesteal. So around end game, I'm hitting for about 250, which means I'm getting about 25 lifesteal back on minion hits. That isn't anything crazy, but for every rotation, for every 4 shots, I'm getting back 100 health. So I reload fairly quickly as well, so I can get my health back very quickly with this build. So nothing crazy, but it's enough to keep you from having to back after a fight. Now, of course, the most important thing about the ward, that it gives you vision. Make sure you're placing your shadow wards. Now, as we get into the deck proper, the first card I build is usually the Wind Carver's Blade. This is a 9-point card, 6 power, 5.5 attack speed, and then 12 power once you fully upgrade it. I equip this card with all power. So originally, or in the beginning, I always go just pure power, because you want to start getting your damage up before you worry about the attack speed, or even worry about crit. So the second card that I build is the Blink Shot. So Blink Shot gives you 6 power, and more importantly, it gives you the ability to teleport forward. So the passive cooldown will be reset on player kill within 8 seconds after using Blink Shot. So this card is really good for closing the gap and finishing people off or securing the kill, but it can also be used to escape, and that's why I like the card. If you use it to escape though, understand that you're going to be on a fairly long cooldown, about 4 minutes actually. So keep that in mind. But if you can use it to secure kills, it's a very good card. So I keep this just because you are a carry, you don't really have an escape. Now if you get kind of crafty with your ultimate, you can consider that an escape, but this is a more solid escape. So that's why I go with this, and I equipped it with a cast, giving me 12 power right there, and then 2 minor strikes, making this a 9-point card. Build it early on, helps you stay alive a little bit. Now, the next card I built is another Windscarver's Blade, and the 2 right here are exactly the same. So I built this one, which has 2 major casts and then a major kinetic. And then the next one that I built is going to go 2 major kinetics and a major cast. And then I circle back around and go with the last 2 major casts and a major kinetic. So by doing this, I end up with about 180 attack speed, and it makes my gun reload very quickly. I'm actually going to show you a clip of it when we talk about his movesets. So that's how I'm building Revenant right now for the haste build, or the attack speed deck. It seems to work fairly well, but let's go ahead and take a look at his moveset real quick. Okay people, so we're here with Revenant's abilities. So we got hand cannon first and foremost. So range basic attack dealing 50 basic damage. Revenant's hand cannon only holds 4 bullets. After the 4th bullet is fired, Revenant automatically reloads his hand cannon. So bonus attack speed decreases reload speed before, but doesn't affect fire rate. So basically, the more attack speed that you build, the less amount of time that he's gonna have to spend reloading. So when I was doing my bot match, I tried this out just to see what it looked like, and I'll show you a clip of how fast you can reload once you get to about 180 attack speed. Now, if you want to go higher than that, of course, it will be even higher, but I stopped at about 180. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. Now the next card here, the next move here is the Hellfire round. So passive, Revenant's last round in the chamber deals 25 bonus ability damage. Active, Revenant reloads 4 bullets into his hand cannon. So basically what this does is the last bullet is going to deal bonus damage. So if your attack speed is up, that means that you're going to be getting that last bullet faster. Now ideally, you might want to say that crit is still more beneficial, but as always, if you're hitting your shots, yeah, crit might be more beneficial. But if you have a high reload speed, you will get that last bullet faster. You will be doing that much more damage. And also, if you do need to reload just during a battle, after a battle, whatever the case may be, let's say you have 2 bullets left in the chamber, but you're about to start a fight, Hellfire round would allow you to actually reload whenever you want. So that can be useful, especially in planning your engagements. Now, the next move we have here is Obliterate. Obliterate isn't affected by your attack speed at all, so just keep that in mind. Your attack speed will not affect Obliterate, but the power that you're stacking will affect it, of course. The more power you build, the harder it hits. So Revenant unleashes 10 ethereal missiles that home to random targets within a wide cone, dealing a total of 120 ability damage. So this move is good, especially if you can isolate your target. If you can isolate your target, all 10 of those missiles will hit them, dealing a massive amount of damage. Now, if your opponent is hiding within their minions or pushing with their minions, then your missiles are going to spread among all the enemies. So you're going to do less damage, of course, maybe no damage. So just keep that in mind. This move is also great to pair with this, Scar. Scar the target enemy for 5 seconds. The next 3, 4, 5, 6 instances of damage from Revenant triggers bonus ability damage. So if you hit your opponent with Scar, then you hit him with Obliterate, it does bonus damage, hitting them for a ton. Also, the last shot in your chamber also falls under that too. So if you set it up right, you can have the last shot, the last round of your gun waiting, then hit him with the Scar, hit him with the Obliterate, end him with the bullet. So you can stack a lot of damage very quickly if you, depending on how you engage. Now, the last move set, or the last move for Reckoning, for Revenant is Reckoning. So Revenant pulls himself and his target into the nether realm for 6, 7, 8 seconds, dealing 20 ability damage, killing his opponent inside the nether grants 600, 800, 1000 bonus CXP. So basically, you take your opponent to another dimension, you completely take them out of the fight, and if you 1v1 them, if you kill them, you get bonus card points, which is why Revenant can snowball, why he can get above the other carries so quickly, get to end game so quickly, is because of his ability to collect these bounties. Now, Reckoning I like for a couple of reasons. One of those is that it allows you to take a key player out of the fight, which is always good. If somebody is jumping on your healer, your support, you can take that person out of the fight, 1v1 them, possibly kill them, or take them out of the fight and then retreat so that they can't get your support or your fellow carry or whoever. You can also use it, of course, to isolate somebody and kill them quickly, take them out of the fight, like the enemy Murdoch, like the enemy Sparrow, somebody who is a heavy damage dealer. So I like it because it can be used defensively and offensively. So very good move there. Now, the way that I prioritize, I go Obliterate first, then I go with the Scar. The last thing I go with is the Hellfire rounds. And my final move, of course, is going to be Reckoning once I can get it. I prioritize Reckoning over all of them once I get my ultimate. So people, that's what I have for the Revenant attack speed deck. Let me know what you think of it. Out of the 3 decks that I made, I still think the power deck is my favorite right now. Power penetration. I might change it up a little bit. Maybe I'll take out some of the pin. But I don't know, it's working pretty well for me. I'll have to try out the crit deck a little bit more and see how it goes. So yeah, we'll mess around with it a little bit and let you know what I think. But as always, people, if you like this video, make sure to throw a like down there. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And make sure to share the video out. Maybe somebody else will see the deck build and it'll help them decide how they want to build their Revenant. As always, people, I appreciate you watching. We will see you in the next video. Peace.